Hey everyone, so this is a call, and what I want to talk about real quickly in this video, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible because I don't really see the need to be super verbose about this particular topic. But I've received a number of questions regarding sexual transmutation over the last few weeks, and it's always really specific about, how much do I have to arouse my energy? Does it have to be really, really intensely stimulated, meaning the sexual energy? Can it be subtly stimulated, et cetera, et cetera. And also there seems to be a great deal of confusion in terms of like, well, this guy teaches these particular transmutation practices and that guy teaches those. And here's the reality. All the practices work. And meaning like, whatever guy let's say the guy's like, oh, I make fun of these people all the time, which is the push-up guys, right? So the guys who are like, yeah, you stimulate your energy and then you go do a bunch of push-ups. Well, the reason that's not a sexual transmutation because it doesn't imply a connection, right? So there's no implication of a connection, meaning what needs to happen is that the individual needs to stay connected to that energy. So in other words, you pull a root lock. So you stimulate the sexual energy, then you inhale, retain the breath, contract and relax the genitals. Exhale, root lock, bring your awareness to your navel. Inhale, touch tongue to roof of mouth, roll the eyes up towards the crown of your head. Again, that would be attractive. Then you go do your push-ups, right? So that would be what I would consider a sexual transmutation practice. Because a sexual transmutation practice, what it actually is a journey. Is a journey from point A to point B. Point A is you're scattered. Right? The energy is all over the place. It's scattered. You stimulate the energy. Maybe you ejaculated, maybe you didn't, but it's all over the place. And so it's kind of messy. So that would be the perfect state to start. And so then what any good sexual transmutation practice should do is it should bring you back to your center. So a practice that brings you back to your center will allow that energy then to be centered, right? So energy flows to where the attention goes. So if my awareness is within my body's central channel, meaning connected to my spine, the central nervous system, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, then what you end up doing is you end up shunting that energy back towards your body's centered channel. And you do these practices and then you get to the end where you get to B. So I said point A to point B. Where's B? Point B is you feel centered, you feel meditative, you feel calm, right? That's how you know the energy has been transmuted, right? And then you can go about your day. You can go do something creative, you can go do this and that, right? So again, I'll use another good example. So the folks who are like, oh, well, sexual transmutation, it's about your creativity. Hooray, right. Okay, it is, yes. It's about your creativity, but it's not a direct thing. So in other words, you don't like go stimulate your sexual energy and then do painting, right? Oh, well, I didn't ejaculate, so I'm now transmuting that energy. Well, again, that sounds a bit more like a repression, meaning you stimulate the energy and then you're just going to pretend it's not there anymore and go do your artwork. Okay, maybe that works for somebody. Again, what I would do is you stimulate the sexual energy, you inhale, retain the breath, you contract and relax the genitalia until you want to deepen that connection to the sexual energy. Then you pull a root lock, bring the awareness to the navel, sniff the air up, touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth, roll the eyes up to the crown, ta-da, and then you go do your artwork, right? So that would be an example of how to turn this movement towards doing artwork or poetry or whatever works for you into a sexual transmutation. So hopefully all that's pretty clear. I don't want to belabor the point, but just keep in mind it's a journey. It's a journey to centeredness, presence, in a meditative state in which the individual is centered and present and meditative with their sexual energy. So with all that said, thank you for watching. And also, I have a sexual energy coaching program, a video-based version, and an in-person-based version. If you're interested, it's a 6-week progression. It's a wonderful thing for many, many individuals who are feeling a little out of control as it relates to their sexual energy. So You can check out the links down below the video. Thank you all.